Hello and good morning everyone, and welcome to another week. We're just going out doing a bit of tanking here now this morning. We're up pretty early, trying to get a good bit done today. Fair bit of pressure on for the week, so hopefully we get it blown out pretty easy. Pressure on slurry wise as well, but pressure other ways too, because we've hinted at it a couple of times in the video now. We have a couple of machines coming this week that are being delivered this week, and obviously I need to be around when they're being delivered as well, because I just to unload them and stuff. They're coming off of a European lorry and they don't have rams, so it'll be a bit of fooling around getting them off of it, but we'll get there anyway. So yeah, I'm just nearly at the farm there now, and once I'm there I'll start filling a load and I'll go spreading away. I have about 35 acres to spread. Must draw about 1 kilometre, but my biggest challenge is pulling out on the road here, because I'll be pulling out on a very busy road, so that'll probably take up a lot of my time today. So I'll get stuck into that, and as we're going along we'll show you a bit of the spreading. Right, I didn't get a whole pile of us spreading the slurry film today. Like you see, we were out early. I'm out late now again. It's just past 8 o'clock in the evening here now, and look, I'm just delivering a load of bales, taking the pressure off myself tomorrow. I'm actually just after passing up the place and going spreading tomorrow, but to fill you in on what we done today, I was spreading away myself in a place all day, and I got some help fell in later on when they were finished in another job. But the place I was spreading, we have about, I suppose we probably have a lot of 100 acres, maybe 95 acres covered there now, between, that's where we were spreading with the pipe the other day and spreading with the tank now today. So we're spreading out of a lagoon there, and we probably have dropped about 3 feet, so that'll tell you how much stuff is in the lagoon. They were also at two 4-bay tanks today, a double, a 4 each side, 4-bay tank each side, but I don't think they emptied it, so they just got enough out that that guy wanted out. And tomorrow now, like I say, I'll be going here. There's a 6-bay tank here, and then there's another 3-bay over the road by the same guy. I think it's a 3-bay over the road. And in the other place we're going to, I know there's 160,000 gallons, but I don't think we're going to be emptying it. I'd say we'll be just getting enough out now to keep them going. They don't want it all spread, they just want to do a certain amount of ground, but there's still probably 40 acres to spread there tomorrow. And the following day then we have some more tanking to do again. That will bring us into Wednesday, yeah, and then Thursday we are piping again, so that'll be the week nearly finished out, but need to stay motoring through the jobs. That's why I'm out this late and why I was out so early. So we'll be doing the same again tomorrow. We'll be out early again tomorrow. So that's my evening wrapped up. Once I throw off these bales, I'll be heading for home, and I'll be dieseling up and getting ready to go tomorrow. Funnily enough, my fuel gauge is all over the place in this. Once it drops below full at all, it could decide to go all the way down, or literally in 5 minutes I could have 1/4 of a tank. So I would say I probably have somewhere around 3/4 of a tank that way, because I wasn't drawing slurry very far. So that's my day wrapped up. We'll talk to you in the morning. Okay, so a small bit of a problem here. Our macerator it wasn't putting slurry out all the holes, so I said I'd give a quick look, and I'm just going to show you how this macerator works. So as you can see, you have two like bowls either side, and they're on it's not an over center mechanism, and the motor turns that, and basically it's moving around in that sort of a motion. So it's going up, but they're squeezed really tight against those holes, so if there's any debris blowing into the hole, then it just cuts the debris as it passes it. So we had a bit of a cow mat in there, it was kind of too big to even, you know, for the macerator to get under it. And I cut that rubber there before to allow a bit more slurry down into the macerator. It made our emptying time a bit faster. But I'll show you the bit of stuff that was in the macerator there now and what it can and can't handle. So what we had was a bit of a cow mat. As you can see, it's a fairly substantial piece. Must have really just fitted up the holes, but I don't know, would many macerators be able to do anything with that, because of the physical size of it. It's very hard for them to get a grip on it to cut it. So anyway, my one didn't do anything with it, and I think that was our problem. That was blocking a lot of our outlets, because when the pressure was on, it was moving around with the slurry and blocking holes. So I'll fill another load and we'll stay mortal. Hello and good morning, everyone. So today is we'll say the day after. Obviously, last thing I showed you was the emaciator, and we pulled out that bit of stuff out of it, but it's still not right. It's still some of the pipes we're not getting our slurry out of. So I'm going to have to take it home, and now I'm finished here. I have enough slurry out for this guy. Funnily enough, nobody is emptying tanks. Everyone is just putting out a bit, and I think they're going with a split application kind of a setup, and they'll put a bit more out in the springtime again. But anyway, what I'm going to have to do is I am going to have to bring it home. I'm going to have to fill it with water, fill the tanker up with water, and then I will blow it out. Say can I blow the blockage out through it. It'll save me taking ripping up the emaciator. I'll obviously empty the stone trap as well, so I'll be able to get all my rubbish out the bottom of it. But I'll do that up at home. I'll fill the tanker up with water. I'll suck up a load of water and try and blow the blockage through. So that's what I have to do next, and we have a bit more to show you once we get home as well, but I'll get that job finished first. Okay, so we got the delivery late last night. There's one more tractor as well, but these are our first two that are coming. I said in a previous video that we were getting two, but as it transpired, we actually ended up getting three. And these two are going to be sold. They're two CS110s, two lovely tractors. In particular, I mentioned this one that it needs a small bit of work, but it will turn into a lovely tractor. It just needs compounding and stuff like that, and a bit of tidying. It'll make it a really, really nice tractor. But that one is lovely. This one is a beauty. It has a loader and everything on it. Like I said, two lovely, lovely tractors. But everything is very good in them. Seats, everything perfect in them. All lights working, absolutely everything. So what we'll be doing with them is they're going to be serviced, and they're going to be just give them a check through, use them for a small bit, and you know, get the fine details right in them, get absolutely everything perfectly working in them, and all that kind of jazz, and then they'll be going for sale. The two of them will be sold. The third one probably be used away for the summer and maybe sold, I'm not quite sure. And it's actually out working now. So once that's back, we'll get a bit of footage of that. But there are two 110s anyway. There'll be the very first job for this one is there's a guy coming next week. He's going doing a bit of cleaning and compounding on them, and then it's going for back tires. Its rims are going to be powder coated, and I'll do the rest of the bits, the servicing, the mechanical checking over, bits like this now, probably tidy up the steps and a few other various bits and pieces. But like I said, lovely, lovely tractors, the two of them. And I just lined them all up here as we finished up tanking, and I'm getting ready to go out with the pipe, but I need to get that organised for the morning. So that's going to make a nice cover photo for our video. The four cases lined up there together. Well, good afternoon everyone, or good evening, and welcome back. We're just piping a bit of slurry here now at the moment. This morning we had some grief, we had awful grief piping. It was it just didn't go right, and it's a very annoying job when that starts happening. So what basically happened is some plastic came up, and it wasn't silage plastic, it was a different material. It was kind of like off of a bucket, and it just created an arch where the slurry comes out of our pump, and silage and everything started building around that, and eventually clogged the whole thing. So it bring the pump home, take it apart, and unfree it, and we're finished that job now anyway, and we're on to the next one. So this one should be relatively straightforward because we piped this last year as well, and we worked away the finest at it. So I hope there's no more issues, because I really need to get this done this evening because I have more tanking to do tomorrow, and I can't afford to leave this run into the next day. So this job really needs to be done today. But there is probably 5 hours pumping here, maybe 5-6 hours pumping, so probably be a late finish tonight, but should get it done. Once there's no hiccups, we should get it done, no problem. So I'll spread away. I have this field, and then I have that one, and then the one next to it, and then I have 2 more below there. So once I have this one finished, I'll have to blow out the pipes and roll up one of them and pull another one through there. But we'll, like I say, we'll get it done anyway. So yeah, that's what's going on today. Look, not the best start this morning. Our other new tractor, as you've seen the two CSs now, but our other new tractor is actually here on the pump, and it'll be dark by the time I get down near the pump. So tomorrow we should get a good look at it. If I can get, I'll be gone in the dark again in the morning. But if I'm back in the bright at any stage, we'll get a video and a bit of a walk around of the new tractor. Right, so I'm it's just past midnight, and I am just I just went and done a bit of a tanking job there. You saw us spreading with the pipe, but to be honest with you, the pipe really didn't go our way today, to put it mildly. 4 times we're after taking the pump apart because it's blocked with foreign debris that really shouldn't be there. I won't get into it, but it really annoys me when things that aren't slurry are inside in slatted units. It's a pet hate of mine. It's one of the things that really irritates me. It gets me going, but I'm not going to get into this for fear I'll say the wrong thing. But anyway, look, it's all part of it. Not every day goes the way you plan, but I suppose one of the things that has stood to us since we started doing this and is our word. And you know, if we say we're going to do something, we'll do it, and we'll do it when we say we're going to do it. There's no hanging around, there's no messing or anything. That's just the way I am. I can't hack dawdling and taking my time and going easy. It's 100% or it's nothing. That's just the way I am. So look, I was supposed to be somewhere in the morning spreading at around 6:30, 7 o'clock, but I'm going to miss that now because I have to finish the piping we were at. We pulled out of there maybe 3 hours ago, but when the pump got blocked again, we just had to take it home and disassemble it. But I said I'd go away and get another job done, which was a kind of a handy job, get that done tonight. And tomorrow I'm going to have to finish that piping in the morning. We'll get there early, but I'll have to go tanking in again after that with the trail and shoe. So pretty much of all day tomorrow with the trail and shoe. I have dung as well to spread, and I have more tanking to do. So the pressure is most definitely on for the weekend. But Sunday, we are very much hoping that I'll avoid spreading slurry on Sunday, because it's while I have no problem working Sundays, I just don't like spreading slurry of a Sunday. I mean, I go through plenty of trousers and everything during the week because they're covered in muck, so I just try and avoid it of a Sunday. But anyway, if we can Sunday at all, myself and Mrs. CVX will be doing a few jobs to the 2 CSs there, getting them ready for sale. And I think our 6290 will be back from the mechanics this weekend, so I may go and collect that, and that also needs to be got ready because that's been sold as well. So those 3 tractors will get a good run through them. the 6290 is pretty much done top to bottom from that guy now. From, you know, we're obviously always in contact, and he seems to be doing a superb job on the work he's doing to it. But we'll have a video dedicated to the 6290 and a video dedicated to the 110 with the loader and a video dedicated to the other 110, all in due course. And hopefully they move off to their new homes fairly rapid. So yeah, that's me for tonight. I am signing off, and we will talk to all of you tomorrow. Right, so we're just getting going here with a bit of piping. We have it ready to go now, and I can see that the hose is filling there, so the slurry must be on its way. This is my last field of piping for today, and I think for the weekend hopefully, so I'll be able to do state tanking for the next few days. So once I get this field finished, it's just a case of blow them out, roll it up and head out of here and get tanking straight away to it. So pretty tired now, but it's all the joys of it. So there's our slurry, and I'm going to head away. Right, so I'm tanking away with the trail and shoe. Going out with the trail and shoe here. This place actually used to be a golf course of all things, so fair amount of obstacles inside here. And there's also bunkers and everything. Oh, it's a crazy place. But wouldn't like to be piping this one. So I think there's about 20 acres, another more. There's a fair bit of ground for a golf course, but I have a bit of a draw as well. I'm drawing at a good old distance, so it's slow, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there slowly but surely, and it has to be put out with the shoe as well, so I can only do it on my own. So that's kind of, I suppose, look, we'll leave the videos at that for this week. I'll just amalgamate all of these into one. I'll publish it tonight. I know you like the Friday night videos, and what we will do, maybe we'll give a proper look at them 3 tractors that arrived over the weekend, and we might do 2 videos altogether this weekend. So look, the channel is getting huge hits. I'm absolutely delighted, lads, with all of you tuning in and giving us the subscriptions have skyrocketed. We've nearly 1,000 got since Christmas, which is brilliant, and every one of the comments are very good, and I see a few other of the famous guys are tuning into the channel as well. So yeah, that's it from me. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, if you like what we're doing, give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and thank you very much.